Hey SEO friends, James Slattery here today. I'm going to go over bookmarklets. So bookmarklets are snippets of code that you can add to a bookmark, and when you add them to a bookmark in Chrome, they run. And some of them are real handy. And the cool thing now is you can go to AI, ask them to run to generate the code for a bookmarklet, and they work really well. So write a bookmarklet for Google SERP that numbers the results. So when you ask Perplexity or any AI platform to write the code, it jots out the code, and if you click here, shoots it out to the clipboard. Then you have your bookmarks here, and if you were to right click this and edit it, you'd be able to just update or change the functionality of that bookmarklet just by pasting in the code there. So we copied it here and we pasted it here. That easy. So if we go to Google and we type in data recovery Miami, right, we see that the SERP results aren't numbered, and if we click on here, it numbers the SERP results. That simple. The next one that I wrote was Drudge. I wrote one that allows you to flip the text on a screen. Just trying to figure stuff out. So I click on flip, and the flip flips the page upside down. Okay? Hold the text. Next, KG Law. The next one that I did checks the schema, validates it. So if we're on a page and we want to check schema, we just click the schema check button and it automatically throws it into the schema validator and you're good to go. Next, if we go back and we just want to see the schema, we can click the schema button and that will show us the schema for the given page. Okay, and we can compare. We normally compare it by section and see what we're missing, what they have, and whether or not it's worthwhile for us to add it. Lastly, as far as the functionality, we go back to Google and we do, say we want to do some prospecting, and we see data recovery Miami, and we want to have a whole bunch of the domains that we can visit them, bookmark them, etc., see what they have going on. So we'd want a list of all the domains that respond to the search, data recovery Miami. If we click on SERP scrape, 1 second, we have it. It's pretty worthwhile. Now, lastly, because of the functionality of these bookmarklets being relatively pretty good, people have started to write combiners so that you'd have all of these in one bookmarklet, and it would be menu driven from the top of the screen. And the other cool thing is that people have started making there's a bookmarklet to extension conversion, so we'll go check that out. Yeah. So this is the extension. So I'm going to actually grab the content out of this. I'm just going to call this ASERP just so it shows up at the top of the screen. Generate extension, and then I'm going to go into my extensions and drag in what I just made. And then extensions, right? ASERP should be that black dot. So now I have an extension with this black dot called ASERP and data recovery Miami. And now instead of running it from a bookmarklet, we're running it from an extension, and it works perfectly. So there's a lot of things that, you're basically only limited to your imagination and what you're allowed to do with reformatted content that's delivered to you via your browser. So there are some neat things that you can make happen with this. So check it out. Any questions, or if you want any of the code from any of the things that I showed today, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Get at me at Facebook. You name it. Have a great day. Take care.